Hello. I was going to fucking think of a crazy cool name there. Bottom dwellers is an insult, isn't it? Hello, everybody. Welcome to the Entertainment News Podcast. I was going to call you all bottom dwellers, and I can't quite remember what that means. I'm sure it's an insult of some kind. I was going to start with an insult. It is the Entertainment News, Chris. And before we get started...
Is it now?
It is indeed, sir. Before we get started, we forgot to do something last week.
What did we forget?
We both forgot. We just strolled on.
What did we forget?
We forgot to give our thoughts and opinions on a certain film called Beetlejuice.
Did we?
Yeah, we obviously listened to it, but I was thinking...
Did we?
Yeah, we didn't...
Are you sure?
Well, I listened to it back. We didn't speak a single thing about Beetlejuice.
Oh.
Yeah, we didn't speak because obviously...
well, you know what's coming now, then, no?
No, what's coming. We're going to speak about Beetlejuice. How much of it Chris can remember. Hopefully still some. Yeah, there we go. So yeah, a quick spoiler review of Beetlejuice, seeing as we forgot to do it last week. It feels been out for a couple of weeks now anyhow. Chris, lead us off, take us off, sir. Tell us about Beetlejuice.
Beetlejuice is a continuous film from the first one.
Yes, tell us more.
Yes, it more evolves around the daughter and some guy. And Beetlejuice has to help save her, the daughter, and we get his typical shenanigans, as well as his running from his ex-wife, as well as he's trying to marry, what was her face called?
Yes, Winona Ryder's, I can't remember the fucking character name.
And amongst all that, we had some weird shenanigans going on, made some laughs, made some giggles. Mm-hmm. I enjoyed it. Yeah, it was, obviously you weren't looking at it anyway, were you? Nah.
Yeah, you weren't heavy going into this.
No, I wasn't. Obviously, the trailer didn't do it justice. But I enjoyed it a lot more than I thought.
That's good then, sir. Did you, if you can remember, did you prefer it to number one?
I think I did.
Yeah.
Aye.
It's, well, I think I'd tend to... I think I'm going to agree with you. I still thoroughly enjoyed it, but I think number one was great. It was nice just opening up with anything Tim Burton does is usually a massive out of the park for me. I love Tim Burton. All the shit we were talking Night Before Christmas, we were talking Batman, Edward Scissorhands, whatever we're talking, Tim Burton. Fucking love it.
I like the soundtrack.
Soundtrack's fucking great. Absolutely great. A lot of Easter eggs and callbacks to the last film. Of course, it was funny how they got rid of the dad because of he's a nonce or whatever he is in real life. So they have his... Throughout the film, his head. In fact, even the manager talked about that, didn't he, in the cinema? So they remove his head, so there's no visual worry there. He's just going around with a bit of a tongue like that.
Yeah,
it was quite fucking funny. Michael Keaton has still 100% got it. He was phenomenal as Beetlejuice, but every character he dives into, I seem to thoroughly enjoy. I don't think Michael Keaton's ever really put on a bad performance for me, personally.
What I can remember, no.
Yeah, I'm trying to quickly go back from my head to see if I can remember, but no. Even coming back in The Flash as Batman, still had it. Coming back for Beetlejuice, still got it. And
he was in Lost Boys, wasn't he?
Michael Keaton? No, Michael Keaton wasn't.
Who am I thinking of then?
Kiefer Sutherland?
Probably.
Kiefer Sutherland, maybe?
I don't know, probably.
Yeah, I think so. That was quite good, actually. We watched that not long ago, didn't we? I enjoyed watching Lost Boys again.
I like Lost Boys.
Anyway, sorry, Beetlejuice. Jenna Ortega was phenomenal, but again, it's very hard to find Jenna Ortega not extremely likeable in whatever she does.
Yeah.
I love when she plays that sort of brooding teen, emo-y goth girl, kind of like
that
rebellious.
Seems to be her role at the minute.
No, you're not wrong. She owns that role at the minute. But she's extremely funny.
She's definitely taken over from, what was her first?
Winona Ryder?
Yeah.
Winona Ryder?
Yeah. She's definitely taken over from her, because that used to be her thing.
Yeah.
Back in there.
Couldn't agree. And even slightly, I guess, a little bit in Stranger Things, she's a little bit like that. Obviously, it's Will's mum.
Yeah.
Yeah, Will's mum. Which is great. But yeah, this was, as I break stuff, this was still completely full of laughs, completely over-the-top comedy, the stupid, goofy devilness of Beetlejuice, all of the weird world, the sandworms and shit, the little secret doors. I love sorry, mate. You got something to say?
You can't forget Ben.
Can't forget Bob.
Bob.
The squishy head.
Aye.
Yeah, who got sucked away at the end. The little sucked whatever the lady was doing. She was like sucking all the life out of them. Danny DeVito also got balloon-defined, whatever.
He got smaller.
Yeah, which is fucking something you wouldn't think is possible, but yeah, 100%. Danny DeVito was fun to see in there. But yeah, going to the underworldy purgatory place and seeing all the weird dead bodies and shit. Like I said, Santa was my biggest takeaway. I was like, I fucking love that. I think the death there was he was burned alive.
Yeah, how do you got caught in the chimney.
It's just so good. Obviously, we've only seen it the once, but the manager at the cinema said he's popped in a couple of times and noticed a few more little deaths and whatnot. So I definitely look forward to seeing it again and seeing what you can see in the background and shit. But I had so much fun with this. The biggest downside for me personally was not necessarily what the manager... He said that there was too many storylines going on, which I didn't really hate. I just hated how quickly they were done.
Yeah, they were overdone quickly with the boy and the girl. The wife who never really got anywhere.
Yeah.
Yeah, I do agree that they kind of like finished them too quick.
Her face-to-face with Beetlejuice was kind of in the church after the very fun sort of dance song routine, and just Worm comes, ends. It's like, oh, we didn't have like a big showdown. He gets Jenna Ortega to Purgatory, whatever the fuck it's called, gets in his line, and then he just falls into hell, and you're like, oh, that story's over. It just, kind of... Yeah. It had this, don't want to say anticlimactic, but a bit flat of the story. And the overall ending was absolutely fine. I hope we get to see Beetlejuice in some way, shape, or form. I wouldn't be disappointed if they said, yeah, we're going to do a third one.
I don't think they are.
Oh, that's it. Done.
No, I think that's it.
Oh, well, fair enough. But if we were in some hypothetical world, I would have been happy. But as Chris informed us now, which again I'm not completely killed by because Beetlejuice isn't my biggest thing, but I thoroughly enjoyed it and had fun with it. I'm going to give it a solid 7.5 out of 10.
I'm going to give it an 8.
Oh, a solid 8 from Christine Berge. I think it's done quite well. I've seen a lot more positive than I have negative on stuff of it anyway. I think most people have had fun and shit. I didn't realise there was a play or a Broadway show of it, which a lot of the younger generation have been going to watch. So they got quite hyped up because I thought when it first got announced, I thought, oh, it's a film for people that are even older than us, maybe. Because it was like, what was it, the early 80s?
When the original came out.
Yeah, is that right?
Something like that.
Yeah, so obviously above my generation and shit, but yeah, there's a lot of people from all age groups that are very... It was only 12A, wasn't it?
Yes.
Yeah, 12A. But yeah, absolutely thoroughly enjoyed it. A 7.5 and an 8 from Christine Berge.
Yeah.
Do you want to round off all your shows and what you've liked from shows? The only one I wouldn't say go heavy spoilers on, because it come out today, I guess, is Penguin, but obviously briefly talk about. But yeah, do you want to give us your rundown on shows and shit?
Yeah, can do. Episode 4 of Lord of the Rings. I enjoyed this episode.
Yeah, so episode 4 would have been...
We got to see whatever his face was called. You kept calling him.
Adar, Sauron,
no, the person with the tree and the flight and the...
Oh yes, you would have saw some Ents.
Some what?
Some Ents, the trees.
No, well, I'm talking about them, but I wasn't about the person who lived in his little hut with the goat.
Tom Bombadil. That's Tom Bombadil.
I got to meet Tom.
Right there, stranger.
Yes.
Tom's the name. I'm yelled. Oh god, he's fucking fun.
Got to meet Tom.
Yeah, so yeah, because obviously it's episode 6 come out this week, but you haven't done 5 and 6 yet. Right, so yeah, you're up to date with Tom and the Wanderer, who is, I think it's more than likely going to be Gandalf, but we'll just keep calling him the Wanderer for now. He bumped into him, didn't he?
He bumped into Tom and then he got eaten by a tree.
Yeah, let him out there. Come on, let him out. It's just so fucking fun. And was that one of the episodes you didn't see much Sauron? I can't remember now. Did you get much Sauron in episode 4?
I don't know. Which one's Sauron?
Sauron's the guy manipulating Celebrimbor to make the rings.
No.
Yeah, I think because there was an episode where it was in fact there was no Sauron in Celebrimbor.
No, I don't think there was. I got to, the boy got rescued by it, and I got to see the tree people.
Yep.
And what's her face was fighting some weird ghouls.
Yeah, yes, the Barrow Whites.
That's probably the ones.
And then it ended with the battle with the orcs.
Yes.
Yes. Tell me what you thought about that action sequence, mate.
It was a good little...
Mate, what she did with the flaming arrows. I lost my shit. Because it's coming around, she swings, chucks them a fight up, and you think... Like I said, whoever's put that in the choreography, give them a fucking bonus. That was a sick fucking move. I lost my shit at that.
And obviously, he turned up at the end.
Yeah, Adar's got hold of her.
Yes.
Which I fucking love him so much. Well, you've got a couple of nice steady episodes. The Númenórean stuff is, which I think's been the weakest line, has actually stepped up a lot more. The next week looks like it's going to be the full-on action where Amazon must have spent their money on effects and it, deaths and battles and shit. That looks to be episode 7. This episode was very much the calm before the storm and shit like that. But you're still enjoying it this season.
I'm enjoying this season a lot more than season 1.
Yeah.
Yes.
Which is good. Have you got a rating? Like I'm loving it up. I like it. It's okay.
It's like a 6.
Oh, nice steady 6.
It's a 6.
Which is always good. Like I said, it's high with Lord of the Rings stuff because I always say it, and I'll repeat myself. They won't, for me, quite capture the magic that they did with Peter Jackson's trilogy.
No.
But I'm still just... They have to interpret their own sort of lore and make their own bits up in this show, but for what they're doing, the story they're telling, and how they're doing it and shit, like the Sauron shit, I can't remember the actor's name, but whatever when it comes around, I want him to pick up every award possible. I think he's done such a fucking phenomenal job. It's so great as this manipulative little fucking arsehole. Oh, it's fucking brilliant.
Fair enough.
Yeah, so but no, I'm glad that you're enjoying it, Chris. A 6 is a very respectable score.
Yeah.
So yeah, and then do you want to? Yeah, I guess you can go. Agatha's been.
Yeah, I'll do Agatha
2
now.
2 days, 3 days. No, Wednesday come out. Thursday come out, isn't it?
Thursday.
Oh, so it's been out for a day and a bit.
A day and a bit.
Yeah, we got 2 episodes.
I was a bit weird. I was like, what? I was confused at first. I was like, what the fuck's going on here? And obviously, you got the gist of it because she was a policewoman. I was like, eh.
Did you not remember that Scarlet Witch?
No,
oh,
I couldn't remember. That. Yes.
Oh, right. So you're thinking, hang on a sec. What?
Yes.
I loved how because even the intro was like a detective show intro.
But it was all like that. I think the second episode was better because obviously we're getting into it now.
Yeah.
But the first episode, I just thought her acting was awful.
Didn't like it?
No.
Oh, I fucking loved it.
I just thought it was awful. I was like, come on, it's just
fair enough.
I don't know.
Hey.
I mean, the way she tried to play the detective and putting on this accent and
I think that was kind of the point because she was a witch pretending to be this actor thing that she believed in. I think that was kind of what they were trying to. I could be wrong, but I got that vibe because she was this fake person in this fake world that wasn't really her. You know, when she comes out of it and she seems more Agatha-y. I can't remember her real name, but she's quite funny in a lot of stuff that she does. Like even the full fucking going nude and shit like that. Just what the fuck's happening there? But carry on, sir.
But the second episode I enjoyed a lot more. Obviously, we got to see some weird black cloaked people.
Yeah, they were a little bit when they're coming down. You're thinking, you're a bit gammy, aren't you?
We went to explore some basement with some petals on the floor.
It's the Witch's Road.
Yes.
And I love the name they got, and she's just sort of like turned up and she's like, oh, hello, okay. And everyone's taking the shoes off, and she's all right, we're coming down. That song has been on my head for fucking ages. Down, down, down. And I was like, oh no, it's stuck in my, it's added to my fucking Spotify playlist. That, when they were doing it, I was like, I'm proper enjoying this, the way that just this, like, one particular scene of the song and it becoming a different play, down, I'm so down for this because obviously it's going to end roughly just before Halloween-ish, isn't it? Is it 8 episodes?
I think so.
Yeah, and I think they've done the 2 episode thing that's kind of what they did with WandaVision because WandaVision started thinking this is fucking mental, black and white, but then to get us going. Obviously, did you know straight away that was Scarlet Witch's body at the start?
No.
Oh, do you still not know now? Oh, you must know because the tag comes on and it says Wanda. Yeah, because obviously it's the clothes that she wore and all that kind of shit like that. But it's obviously not real. I can't imagine it's the actual. Like, there's going to be some weird fuck up on her either. Because I don't. Well, Chris can actually. You're the news guy. I'm assuming Elizabeth Olsen's set to come back at some point.
Nothing's been mentioned.
Oh, right, fair enough.
When she flattened.
Yeah.
Apparently that was it. They're trying to get her back, but I don't know what the crack is.
Oh well, hopefully she does because I fucking love Elizabeth. I think she's fantastic as the Scarlet Witch. But so we go to Agatha, and I thought it was all beautifully done. There's a lot of people already kicking off because I loved Aubrey Plaza. I fucking love her anyway. Aubrey this year. Everything she's in, just she seems like the most. She seems like the kind of person that if you were in a shop or whatever, she would tell you exactly how she feels.
Yeah.
I fucking love her. And there was a thing said about how it's the gayest MCU show or whatever, and she went, I hope so, that's what I signed up for. And I was like, I fucking love that answer. Because there's going to be people that kick off about that, like, why are we making a show just for the gays and all that kind of stuff. And I was like, I love the fact that she's come up to the reporters and just said, yeah, well, I hope it is, that's what I signed up for. I just know there's something about that, just determination and that thinginess. But as much as it is a very, obviously women, because it's witches and stuff, and there's a gay lad in it, it didn't feel like it was one of the ones that was just like, hey, gay and women down your neck. It felt like it all fit and it was fine.
Yeah. And it wasn't pushing it at you.
And the negative comments just feel like it's just people moaning for the sake. I understand when people were like, why are they getting an Agatha show? Because even I was a little like, it's not the first character I'd go to. It's probably not the 10th or the 20th, but okay. But I feel like there's going to be a big payoff, especially when we're going to have more sorcerer shit down the road. Doctor Strange, if Wanda comes back, as Chris said, it's a bit up in the air at the minute. So depending on how it ends, it might be a very pointless show. I thought it was really fun.
Well, you know what Kevin's like. He won't make a show unless it's part of the MCU, so he'll have something in line to follow.
Chris is correct. Yeah, there'll be something in there that he's like, we're putting that in there for this reason.
Yeah.
And like I said, it's going to be nice fun. We're going to go into October with a witchy show, half an hour once a week. Kit is in the mood for the All Hallows Eve. So yeah, thoroughly enjoyed it. I don't know if I'm going to an actual rating yet because I don't know if it's far enough in to give it a fully rating. But at the minute, my dial's on the high.
It's going up. Like I said, wasn't fussed about episode 1, but episode 2 I enjoyed a lot more. So hopefully it'll go.
Hopefully it steps up. Watching fun sorcerer and witchy magic stuff's fun anyway.
Yes.
Go on then. A brief talk about the Penguin, sir.
I fucking loved it.
You don't have to say that. I don't have to repeat that.
I loved it.
It's just.
I am so looking forward to getting behind this.
It's just seeing him again come back as the Penguin. You just.
Yes. I really enjoyed it.
As much as we know it's him, I will never believe it's him.
I know.
I know. Yeah, it's mental. Getting this. We already. Obviously, we had it with Gotham. We won't go heavy because it's only been out for today. We already had it with Gotham, this underbelly of not just Gotham and the world of the Batman. It is the Batman. There's more to it. This under-level syndicate crime family level. And yeah, I just thought, I'm up for a good old crime show or whatever we're going to class it as with these mob ties and the Falcones and shit like that. But with, in the background, there's a guy that runs around the bat, isn't there? Mm-hmm. I'm up for this shit. And the Penguin is especially this version of the Penguin, is such a big enough character to pull a show, no problem.
Oh, yeah. If they keep doing what they're doing, I'm going to be happy.
It was a nice chunky episode, if I remember correctly.
Just over an hour though.
Yeah, I remember it being a chunky episode. So yeah, the Penguin, it's what was I going to fucking say?
I don't know.
It hit the ground running, kicked the ball running. It hit the ground running and set it off absolutely beautiful for me, sir.
It did for me.
So it's a thumbs up all round for that. Other show wise, I don't think I've got anything to say. Rick and Morty, the anime, is still extremely weird and.
I haven't been caught up with Rick and Morty. What season are we on?
Just stick with the normal show. The anime is fucking bizarre. I don't even know if it knows what it's doing. Rick and Morty seasons, I think we're on 7, if I remember correctly.
Is that not long came out?
The anime?
No, Rick and Morty.
Oh, the new season hasn't started. This is just Rick and Morty anime.
I don't even know where I'm at with Rick and Morty.
I feel like it's season 7 we're on, or we're waiting for 7. I can't remember now. It's been a little while anyway. If you want some Rick and Morty goodness, just go watch Solar Opposites on Disney Plus. They're just so much fun to watch. Yeah, and they're good crack. Trailer wise, I don't think I've got any trailer wise.
It's been a quiet week.
Yeah, I don't think
I've got 1 or 2 bits, but it's been quiet.
Well, as Chris gets them up, let's quickly. We know Halle Berry's on her way soon with that Don't Let Go or whatever it's called.
Yeah.
I think that looks really fun.
Looks weird.
It looks proper with that tree bit.
I think it's just all in her head though.
Oh, do you reckon it's all in her head?
Yeah.
That could be a good shout. The tree bit freaks me out enough. Just seeing the tree and the multiple hand. I don't like that visually. It looks.
Yeah.
But I'm all up for it. I don't know what our next. From the next nerd event is obviously Transformers on the 11th, and then Venom. No, you never watched the new trailer to Venom, did you? The one that might be Norman Reedus says no, you didn't watch that one, did you?
There's that one with the Venom fish.
Yeah, it's got Venom fish. It ends, well not ends, but it shows you. It ends with them in the casino, and he's like, "Eddie, we need more money," because he's gambling away.
I think I did that in the end.
Oh, did you watch it in the end?
I did.
I think it looks so much fucking fun.
Because he was.
Yeah,
and then kicked it. So I think I broke my foot.
You and Chris did watch it, so that's on the way. Obviously, they're the next 2 big nerdy events. We might be seeing. Well, I'm up for Hellboy on the weekend. You just have to let me know if it's one that you want to tag along to or not. Hopefully you do. And of course, the night before, depending on how busy your week is, this is the Batman. Mm-hmm. I know a couple of Little Richie Rich from work who never got to experience it in the cinema. He says he's up for that, so we can have a little out-in party. But again, if it's a long film, it won't get out till I think it's 11:45, so you might be
Right.
You'll have to just let us know. But to be fair, I don't mind getting all thingy. I just want to hear that car in the cinema again. I've seen it on film and on enough on my TV and shit. I just want to hear that car. That's from a non-car guy. But yeah, I don't think I've got anything new trailer-wise or new thingy-wise.
It's been a quiet week. We'll start off then. The live-action Ben 10 starring Tom Holland has been cancelled by Warner Brothers.
Fair enough.
Don't know why. Don't know what the crack is.
I like Ben 10, but I don't know how much I was looking forward to a live-action film. But I like Ben 10. It was fun to watch the show.
Yeah, that. Harry Potter the TV series will be out late 2025, early as 2026.
Is this the one they're doing with the kids, or is this a different thing?
I don't know. It's just the series. I don't know who's going to be in it, or what the crack is, or what.
I wouldn't mind.
There was the rumour that they were going to bring the kids in it, and they were going to be the adults or the parents.
Yeah.
But I don't know if that is it, or if it's got knocked on the head and something else. I don't know.
You'd be fucked, wouldn't you, being a kid at Hogwarts? Because, like, you know that how my dad could beat your dad up? Like, if you're the kid running out of Hogwarts, like, well, my dad's Harry Potter, and everyone would be like, oh, fuck.
Yeah.
You can... Imagine just kicking off with the fucking somebody from sleep. My dad's Harry Potter, he'll have you. Oh, no, the boy with the scar. I wouldn't mind. I don't know where this show's going to go, but as much as I'm not a huge Harry Potter guy, it'd be quite fun seeing the young Voldemort show. Because you'd see, I'm assuming would you see young Snape? Is there a big enough age gap there? But like all these people, I don't know if you would. But because there's darker elements to Hogwarts and what lurks in the castle of Hogwarts and shit.
The castle.
Yeah, I wouldn't. The basilisk and all that shit.
Yeah.
I wouldn't mind seeing that in a prequel. Yeah, Voldemort wasn't kicking about when Fantastic Beasts was happening. He was after that. Fantastic Beasts is like early 1900s or some shit, is it?
I can't remember.
I think it is.
Well, you're going to have to speak to a Potter expert on this one.
Potter? It's so British, isn't it?
It is.
It's fucking too British. Potter. They need some proper representation. There's no like, hey, Harry Potter, mate, what you doing? Or there's, wait, hey, Potter, what you doing, lad? There's none of that. It's everyone's Potter.
Potter.
You can't just have all the posh kids. You know what I mean? There's like, hey, Potter, what? Oh, no, there is. I think there's definitely the Irish girl. There's that, is it Luna? Oh, Harry, you saw the ghost as well. I'm sure there's a crazy blonde-haired girl.
There is an Irish lass in it.
Who sees like the ghost horses, but you can only see them if you've seen somebody die or some shit. You can see the crazy...
You're asking me. It's been years since I've watched Harry Potter, and you know what my fucking memory.
Yeah, you're all right. I'm trying to pluck the memory. Because there are some elements of Harry Potter that I really like, and then we just get to fucking... Dobby got a sock.
I know I've seen them all, but I couldn't tell you who's in who and what is in what and what not.
The one where Goblet of Fire, Dumbledore kicking off at Harry, did you put your name into the fire? And Harry's like, what the fuck? Have you seen the meme of that where it's Dumbledore kicking off at Frodo? Going, did you put your name in? And Frodo's going, who the fuck are you? It's kind of fucking funny. No, I feel like there's more of the Harry Potter world I would like to see explored. I fully enjoyed Fantastic Beasts. I thought they were fun. But yeah, I don't know what this TV show you just mentioned is going to be about, but I'll tune into that.
I'm sure you will.
Little Potterhead. Before you move on, what house are you? Right, Gryffindor, Slytherin, Hufflepuff, and Ravenclaw. I feel like it's Ravenclaw. Yeah. With one, I think Gryffindor's a lion, Slytherin's a snake, and green, and Gryffindor's like red and yellow. I think maybe. Hufflepuff. Oh, what colour's Hufflepuff? I can't remember now. And Ravenclaw. That's obviously a raven. And Hufflepuff, I'm sure, is a badger.
I'll be the lion. You
go with Gryffindor, where Harry and that is. I feel like no one ever really mentions like Ravenclaw and that enough. I feel like I just want to be a bit more like, we'll be with them. Slytherin's just all for the bad. That's where all the expensive. I feel like all the posh expensive people go to. Like, hey, my daddy bought me a Lamborghini. I feel like it's them sort of people. I feel like Ravenclaw's definitely, hey man, I got my wand. My daddy fucked my mom, and my mom is also my daddy's sister. I want to be with them lot. Okay. I want to be sat there with a wand backwards and fucking, oh my god, Avada Kedavra. That's me. I'm Ravenclaw.
Okay.
Till I die.
You be Ravenclaw. Margot Robbie has confirmed she will be playing the main character in the Sims movie.
That's one for Laura. She's a very big Sims gal.
I just don't know, again, how they're going to do this, because you control your character, you build a career up, you get them wed, you have children, you continue your career and then fly into space. I don't know.
I can't.
I don't know how you're going to do this.
I can't 100% tell you the full story, but there is a story to every Sims game. You are right in what you say. You make your house and you choose, but I think like either the play. I think there's always. Again, Laura's explained this. There's like a famous or rich family that it controls everything, and something all stems from that or some shit. There is like a lore to Sims, but when you go in, you do create your own house and all that kind of shit. But you're in this certain city because they have their own language. It's like I can't remember what the fuck it's called now.
I don't know.
But there is a backbone to Sims. Right. It's not just turn on, make a house, make a family, kill the dog, kill the husband, turn to a lesbian, bury the husband. It's not just that. There is a backbone of a story. I could not tell you exactly what it is.
Nah, I ain't got a clue.
I mean, she did a great job at Barbie, and that's just
I still haven't seen it.
Oh, it's fucking fantastic. And that's just a doll that chills. And they've got to film out that, so I don't doubt Margot Robbie one bit for this.
It will. Well, yeah, it's coming. More details will be coming next year.
Lovely.
That's nothing. And finally, Shogun did really well at the BAFTAs.
It got BAFTAs? Not the Emmys?
Probably.
I think it was the Emmys.
It probably was the Emmys. It got 18 awards.
Yes.
So it's done really well. Really well. And it's confirmed that season 2 and 3 is got the green light, so that's all happening. And season 2,
fantastic.
Filming will be starting for season 2 next year. So obviously we've got a little bit of a break.
Well, I didn't know, right? The story of Shogun was just that one season. What they based it on was just that. There was nothing. I was watching him in an interview. He was saying nothing. Everything else that happens after Shogun, we would then have to make up.
Mm-hmm.
I thought there was like a whole, because the way that it ended, it just felt like there was way more to come.
Yeah.
So I was like, that was the history or the story, whatever it is. It's
so
based
all that
on.
was in season 1.
Yeah, season 1's the only story of Shogun. I didn't know that. I thought there was like a big fucking. I'm glad to give it anyway. I don't care if they make it fiction as fuck. You get the same people involved with the same visuals. Get us in Japan with them armies and all that shit. Not a problem. Get the engine back.
Whatever he was called,
the guy that spent years to make it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, obviously, he's got some researching to do with him.
Yeah.
But hopefully.
Well, it helps that he's Japanese. He knows about Japanese samurai and the history of Japan. So I'm sure, and he's obviously a storyteller.
Yes.
So I'm sure he can sit back for a little while and be like, okay, we'll have this happen, we'll have this happen. So, because it was fucking outstanding.
It was good.
Like,
it was brilliant.
It was genuine, like peak TV. It was. I get really excited for Rings of Power every week and the Penguin and shit now. I'm thinking, and the same level of these nerdy things that I already love. This random show that I'd never heard of come along, and I just instantly boom. And I think as well. At first, I wasn't going to watch it. I don't think because I was maybe just not going to be in a rush. But did I hear Mark Bernardin speak? I heard somebody speak about it. I thought, do you know what? I'm going to have to give this a shout. Like now.
Did I start watching it before you, or did you start watching it before me?
Top of my head, mate, I could not tell you. I couldn't tell you. I feel like you might have started watching before me. You know?
Did I?
Well, something in me's just made me think that.
Oh, crack my screen.
You cracked your screen?
Well, my cover.
Mate, I've got like a plastic sheet on the front of mine, and mine's beat off.
Well, I've done out.
In your pocket, have you put it in jeans? Jeans, the inside of jeans fuck up phones quite easily.
I don't wear jeans at work.
You've been out and about work?
I always leave it in the wagon.
What about when you went to bowling and shit the other night? Did you wear jeans that night?
Yeah, but it wasn't cracked. I just noticed it because I seen the light on the crack.
Is it like is an actual crack? Or is
if you put some weed out, it's like there.
Isn't it not just a scratch on your screen protector?
No, I think there's a crack there.
Oh fuck, it is.
Spidered out. It's webbed out.
That fucking spider nest that works back and it's beautiful.
New screen protector.
It's iPhones. Everybody knows an iPhone has a cracked screen. I don't know what it is. Like unless when I'm at work, my phone goes in that woolly hat wrapped up and it just stays in the corner. I don't fucking, because obviously my hands are all fucking minging and concrete and shit. The only thing I want to protect is the camera. I just don't want the camera getting scratched out. And for whatever reason, because I buy just like Android phones, they're not like Samsungs or all. There's never any decent cases for them.
No.
You're paying the fucking ass.
See, I've got a lip on my camera, so see the camera's on. I'm not actually touching the.
Yeah, so when you put it down.
Yeah. So. Yeah, back to entertainment news.
Yeah, we're just rambling about Chris's screen phone. Fuck it. Phones entertainment. I don't fucking know. Yeah. What have I got to do this weekend then? No, I'm up to date with everything. Like I said, it's the final part of the Lord of the Rings trilogy. It's been brilliant because Rich has not any vague. I keep going, oh, do you like it? Oh, they're going to die. He's going to die, obviously. We know Aragorn that's going to survive and shit. But it's fun just teasing him and winding him up and shit. But I can't wait to see how it finishes, even though I know.
I'm looking forward to the next episode of Penguin.
110%, which is great because Rings of Power and Agatha Thursday, obviously Ring of Power for only 2 more weeks, and then Friday Penguin. So the back end of the week is always something to drive us. When you sat there at work or whatever on the Monday and the Tuesday, you're like, oh, right, just drag for a few more days and I could sit with an hour or so of fucking phenomenal TV. I feel like my dick's going to explode on Thursday and then explode again with Penguin. But at least the Lord of the Rings is about to jizz, whereas the Penguin's just started jerking me.
Yeah.
So I might get like an eruption to another eruption kind of shit.
Fair enough.
I love this version of Gotham so much.
It does look good.
It does look good. Beautiful. Speaking of Gotham, everything so far about the Joker's not been positive, has it? All the early reviews, that is.
Oh, I don't know.
Yeah, there's been some early reviews saying it's not out like, thingy and whatnot, which is something me and you brought up. I'm not going to sit here and say, oh, me and Chris could have predicted this. We knew this. We're not like 2 smart asses, but we did say, didn't we? Because the way that ended, the whole what if, is it like it was nice to just kind of leave that on its own.
Yeah.
I'm obviously you're not mega excited about this anyway because it's singing and dancing and shit.
Yes.
Whereas I am
I'm not a fan of musicals.
For a love story between, 2 of comics' most insane bastards, to add the element of music, for me, just works perfectly. But yeah, so there's a few. And then on Transformers 1, there's loads of people, because I thought this was just going to be nice fun, but like it was with Mutant Mayhem, which you still haven't done, have you? Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles.
Nah.
Mutant Mayhem. That's going to have to be on your watch list because it's so much fun. That's getting so much praise. It's getting, there's a few people out there saying, oh, best film of the year and shit. And I'm thinking, really? Like, I just thought it was going to be nice and fun.
Yeah. But
there's people coming out there with some bold-ass statements about it. So I'm very much... there's an epic line. What was it in the trailer? Where Megatron's wandering off and Optimus shouts something like, Megatron, we were brothers. And Megatron just looks back and goes, were. Or some shit like that. And you're like, oh my God, that's pure cold. It's fucking cold as fuck. I can't remember exactly what the line was, but I can't wait for Transformers. Yeah, like I said, I've got the day off for it, so it's just a case of I'll maybe just go out and watch it on my ton in the morning and wait for Chrissy Boo to be done with work.
Like I said, I need to put some days in at work because I need a break. I've not had a break since April, so.
Well, what sort of days do you want, sir?
I need to have a look.
You're looking for a week off, a long weekend?
I don't know yet. I need to, because I've got 10 days to use before Christmas.
Or do you do your holidays reset right after Christmas? Ours are April to April.
No, ours is from January to December.
Oh, that's probably a lot better.
So,
well, you want to space them out a little bit. I don't think you want to get them all in one if you've still got to get through October, November, and December.
I'm thinking of just putting a lot of Fridays in.
nice long weekends. Yeah. There's a lad at work that does that, and it
just that 4-day week works.
That doesn't sound like a bad show. Well, if you do put one in soon, obviously Venom's 25th, that's a Friday, and then the 11th, Transformers, is a Friday. If you want to put Friday in there, then we can go to the nice early screening of that, sir. Do some Transformers shenanigans.
Yes.
But yeah, okay, I feel like we're getting too rambly work-related shit there. We'll go on to the Ramble podcast. You did a refill of coffee? Are you still happy with your beer?
Well, I'm empty on that, but I'm alright with that.
You don't want to I can wait for a coffee.
It's shandy, people.
That's it, yeah. I don't know adult drinks.
I'm on the heavy stuff.
I'm on the wife beat and shit. Where does it Theo Von said about Monster Energy? Joe Rogan's like, yeah, makes you want to piss all the time. And Theo Von goes, yeah, makes you want to go home and start hitting the wife. It's like it makes you start punching. What the fuck? Kevin Smith was just on Theo Von's podcast and it was fucking hilarious. We are going to end it. There's this guy on TikTok that I've been watching lately, and I don't know, he's fucking weird as fuck, but he's hilarious. I'm assuming he talks to other TikTokers on like live streams, and they just sort of like take the piss out of each other, but they think he's being serious, and he pretends to be. And he's talking to this girl, and he starts basically calling her fat because she's like, people in Britain don't have dentists, and that. And it's like, oh, people in America don't have Weight Watchers, and she's like, I'm not fat. And he goes, oh, is that somebody else's double chin? I was like, where did that fucking come from? I have to show you one of his videos. It's fucking hilarious, mate. So that's been my like sort of cigarette time. I'm gonna smoke at the back door, listen to this guy because he keeps calling people slappers. Because he don't want to slap her at my party. It's got like I don't fucking understand, but it's brilliant as fuck.
Fair enough.
We'll end it there in our visuals. That is the end of Timmy Canoes. We'll be back next week with talk about
something.
Hell, not right. Depending on what Chris comes to. Hopefully, Saturday morning you're free. So whatever we do, we're back with something soon.
We'll be back with
something. So from me, that's keeping you and keep on keeping on, and from him, it's
just.
No, because you instantly my brain went to keep swimming. Just you need to stop doing that.
Just wrap up. Just wrap up because next week apparently it's going to be shit weather. So yeah, just keep warm.
That's your advice. Be a nice elder fellow.
Yeah.
Empty.
Empty.
Keep warm.
Keep warm.
See you later.